Hey guys, since the first time I touched a PC, I liked horror games. And with the upcoming Backrooms movie, I got a little inspired, okay? So let's make a game? Okay, so here's the idea. There's a large maze, seemingly infinite and empty. Now imagine you're stuck here, but something just isn't right. The sky is moody, and you sense something hunting you. This is the monster, okay? We'll get to that later. Now, your primary objective is to find all key memories to wake up from this nightmare, like pictures or tools around a map, incorporating elements of Backrooms and World War I. And so now you better understand the game, let's move on to development. So beginning, I made some basic camera controls with a cool 3D perspective for debugging. I started making a little test map with some boxes to collect to represent the memories. They're just boxes right now, but there'll be something in future devlogs. I started to make a table after as a hiding spot for the player. However, our legs are broken, so let's add crouching. So I downloaded some assets from the real Unreal, crouching and crouch walking. I implemented it into my game via the blueprints, and with a little bit of magic, we can crouch now. And so now that we're done with crouching, let's move on to our AI. So let's talk about my AI system and the basis of how it works. So let's start off with a grid. On top of that grid we have the AI and player, with a variable called player CAI. So this determines if the player is actively looking at the AI or not. Now this is important because I can create dynamic gameplay through this. So take for example if this situation where the AI can see the player. If the player does not see the AI, well then it takes a slow approach, but it speeds up when it does see him. Now, the actual AI's vision is based off this cone here, attached to the AI. When that player overlaps this cone, well, it turns red, and therefore sees and will start attacking the player. However, there are also cases where it needs to listen. So, when the AI hears something suspicious, he will try to find and investigate the source of the sound. So, just such as this door here, he'll open the door and find the player. So to begin with, I added a plain character. His ankles are broken and he's dumb. So I coded some logic via blueprints. It's awesome, by the way. Perception like sight, hearing, prediction, and exclusive hugging mechanics to help you sleep better at night. Aww. He's such a nice guy. I stole a model from the web. Now he's gliding unnaturally, but we'll fix that later. Alongside his back twisting unnaturally. So I copied some code from my blueprints and pasted them into the AI one. So now let's just compile that, and with a little bit of tinkering we have created a dumpster fire. Let's go fix those errors. So to begin with, I copied some more code and pasted it. Okay, more errors. I think this is fine though. So I copied even more code and pasted it. Okay, we still got errors, but I promise this final time, the final round of copy and pasting, I swear. After compiling, he still glides. And so after a bit of tinkering, I found the root cause. So it turns out it was this node called get current acceleration. I'll highlight it into the video right now. Okay, so and after I hooked it up and everything, it started working. He can now run. He looks a little bit odd, but the base works. This is a perfect foundation and he works. Kind of. And to get that classic VHS Backrooms effect, I downloaded some assets from the Fab marketplace. This is where I got the AI model. And after adding it, I think it looks pretty nice. And here's some footage to sink your fangs in. And now that concludes the end of this YouTube video. If you liked what you saw today, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next devlog.